baby. Protect your peace and don't apologize for it. Some folks thrive in chaos, but that don't mean you got to invite it to your doorstep.
Right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, gang. Adam 22, he pays 4 extra. 4 extra don't give his hood no extra. Because when they came down, they coming down on 4 extra dime to hurt me for nothing. Why would you come down to hurt me, gang, when I'm not doing no disrespect to your hood? I'm disrespecting 4 extra. So let 4 extra deal with his own problems then. In St. Louis, that's how it go, gang. The gang supposed to back you up if it get uncomfortable or if shit get uneven. But come on, gang, he bigger than me. He supposed to came by himself.
Gee, you could never feel what a god or a goddess with carbon is feeling when they in any type of cold, let alone a motherfucker that's in a hot region and ain't never seen that shit, nigga. You can't relate, nigga. Nigga, y'all come from the moon. Y'all are the children of the moon. The moon strengthens y'all. Nigga, the sun strengthens us. You know what I'm saying, nigga? We gods, sun gods, nigga. We need heat to function. We are tropical beings. Electricity is hot. Aren't we electrical beings? Yes, nigga. What is electricity? A form of fire. So what does that make us? We are heat. We need the heat. You get what I'm saying? To function, nigga. And not just us, everything that came from us needed, nigga. The animals need it. The plants need it. The fucking earth herself needs it, nigga. That's why when it's wintertime, every fucking thing dies, nigga. Everything dies in the winter, nigga. Everything, nigga. The plants, the leaves fall off the trees, nigga. Even the fucking grizzly bear go hibernate, nigga, when it get cold. Nigga, big ass grizzlies. Nigga, the wintertime send the grizzlies in the crib. You hear me? Big ass grizzlies, nigga. Go in the crib when that shit come out. You know what I'm saying? Grizzly bear ain't scared of shit. Nigga, grizzly bear 10 feet, 550, nigga. Hear me? Snatch a whole ass cheek off any animal in the jungle, nigga. One swipe of a paw, nigga. Nigga, it's over with, nigga. You hear me? You know when her bad bitch if you send a grizzly in the crib. Look how thick that nigga hide is. Nigga, fuck the leather coat. That nigga got all that flubber, all that fat, all that hide. You know what ain't natural, nigga. Nigga, grizzly be outside all day like, nigga, I'm a grizzly, nigga. What's up, nigga? I'm out here, nigga. I'm a grizzly, nigga. Nigga, I'm a grizzly. Nigga, that's my fish, nigga. These my woods, nigga. I'm a grizzly, nigga. As soon as wintertime comes, nigga, I'm a grizzly, nigga. Wintertime, nigga. Go on ahead. Get on in the house. I'll be a grizzly after the winter leaves, this motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You bitch ass coyotes lucky, nigga. It's getting cool out here, nigga. I'll be on y'all motherfucking ass right now. But it's winter time, so I'm gonna take my ass in the crib. But I will see you niggas next spring. And I'm gonna remember every motherfucker that didn't run when I stood right here and said this shit. But I'll see you next spring. I mean, next spring. You feel me, nigga? You hear me? This shit ain't natural to us. You better pay attention, nigga. Even nature don't fuck with winter, nigga. Nigga, the leaves going. Nigga, the leaves fall off the trees, nigga. Nigga, the leaves feeling good all summer. They just glowing, hanging. They out there kicking it like, ooh, I'm a leaf, girl. It's breezy. I see you over there on your leaf shit. You shining bright. You dangling nice over there, bitch. I see you. I see you with them good roots, bitch. They out there living good. Nigga, winter come, the leaves like, shit, I'll catch up with y'all. Let me undangle myself off this motherfucker. Nigga, they spent all spring hanging on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, winter come, nigga, let me off this motherfucker now, nigga, I'm coming. You feel me? Like, I'm telling you. See, we never noticed that type of shit, though. We never noticed that. It's funny, but it's real. And that's what make it funny, though. You're like, damn, I ain't thinking about it. But that's real shit, though. You see what I'm saying? That's still, that you feel me? Like, you don't think in depth like that to be like, damn, this shit really is not natural. So what is this shit? What is this shit? Nigga, it's not natural for nigga, for some shit to make you do this. Nigga, it gets so cold, nigga, nigga, it gets so cold, nigga be... Nigga, teeth clicking? That ain't natural, nigga. That's not natural. You get what I'm saying? That ain't natural. We think it's natural. That ain't natural, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Shouldn't nothing do that to you. Nothing should make you do that, nigga. You get what I'm saying? You feel it shouldn't be like that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got a perfectly good sentence when they inside. Think about when it's the heart of winter, nigga, and you got a motherfucker in the car with you, nigga, y'all in the heat. Nigga got all the confidence in the world when he talking on you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We finna go on here, run up here. Drop his ass off at the bus stop. Drop his ass. Soon as you open the door, nigga, his whole frequency, posture gonna change. He was just on the passenger seat like, yeah, fam, hell yeah, nigga. We finna go over here, bust their ass on the court this Saturday, nigga. Alright, thanks for the ride. Soon as he get out, nigga, whole frequency gonna change. Thanks for the ride, bro. Like, damn. How you curl a grown God up like that? He a God. He's 6'3", 350, broad shoulders. You hear me? He's 6'3", 350, y'all. Broad shoulders, nigga. Let that winter chill hit his ass a little hard like a little ass in college. Like he back in the pussy again, he go. Man, cold than a motherfucker out here. That's some strength, nigga. He took a nigga whole shoulder mass away. Took his whole shoulder mass away. You hear me? Like, how? That's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better recognize what this shit is. This shit ain't shit but fucking evil technology, nigga. This shit ain't natural, nigga. We shouldn't have to wear none of this shit. This shit limit our energy, nigga, to cloth, period, nigga. And what does winter do? Make your ass put on more cloth. You put on more cloth, don't you, in the wintertime, don't you? Think about it. Just a little cloth hurts you. Nigga, you be cloth the fuck up when this shit get out here, nigga. Nigga got so much cloth on, nigga, then turn to a motherfucking turban him motherfucking self around this bitch, nigga. You can wrap me around the motherfucking head, nigga, have so much cloth on come wintertime. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a turban. Just wrap any random nigga you see around a nigga head. Bet he don't be hot. Bet he don't be cold no more. Nigga gonna have so much cloth on him. You feel me? Because it's fucking with this chill. But you gotta understand that this shit ain't natural. You feel me? When you understand this shit in attack, then you can really see what they just did to them people down in Texas. You can look at it from a different scope and not be selfish and be like, oh, well, that's just...
Okay, I've just got off the phone with Ethan Guo, the 19-year-old pilot that's been detained in Antarctica, and it's not looking good. Firstly, for anyone that doesn't know, Ethan is trying to raise $1 million for cancer research by becoming the first person ever to fly to all 7 continents solo. He's been traveling for over 360 days and only has one continent left, the one that he's currently detained on, Antarctica. And if you're thinking, detained by who? No one owns it. Well, that's where things get tricky, because on the 28th of June, he took off from Chile heading to Argentina when he says the weather conditions got so bad he had to declare an emergency and divert to land at Tennant Marsh, which is a public airfield in Antarctica. And when he did, everything seemed okay. You know, he was met by a fire response team, and after a bit of a conversation and an hour later, they said he was clear to take off again, but he should file a new flight plan with the control tower. However, before he could, another group of people, this time in black clothing, approached him and said he was under arrest. He would only later find out that this was the Chilean Navy. After arresting Ethan, they searched his plane, moved it into a hangar, and then later that night they took his phone, they strip searched him, and then placed him in a room under guard supervision and did not allow him to contact the consulate or use Wi-Fi. Now here is where things get crazy, because Chile has been trying to claim this part of Antarctica since 1940, about a year after World War II broke out. But under the Antarctic Treaty, which they also signed in 1961, no country can claim sovereignty over Antarctica. So that begs the question, what legal basis do they have to apply Chilean law to a non-citizen outside of Chile? And that's not to mention that Ethan declared an emergency to land, which in the aviation world typically grants you immunity from laws and repercussions pending an investigation. From their perspective, they are saying that Ethan lied about the emergency, saying that his social media posts about his goal trying to land on all 7 continents suggests evidence for intent rather than a real emergency. And now things have got real bad. He said that they've now placed a 90-day travel ban on him from leaving Chile while they investigate. Problem is though, he's he's not in Chile, and he can't even get there because he says that they won't allow him to fly the plane, and there's no boats or planes to get back there for months. He says he can't even leave the Navy barracks without someone having to go with him. So he's now stuck in Antarctica in peak winter, hoping that his legal team can somehow get him out. But at least he's got his phone back now, so I'll keep speaking with him and keep you guys updated as we know more.
They're never gonna see him again. Like, when I say never, never. We ain't gonna never so much as see a social media post from this kid ever again. And all he did was something that, when you think about it, all he did was something that an average 19-year-old who just got their fucking pilot license would do. It's no different than when kids first get their driver's license. They go driving and doing shit they ain't got no business doing. He got his fucking pilot license and was doing shit he ain't had no business doing. He's detained. Who owns Antarctica? That's my only question. And what's so, outside of what they tell us, what's so bad about a motherfucker going to see that? Because you can go to Antarctica on, you can take the boats to get there. But when it comes to flying, they shut all that shit down. So he was able to successfully fly there, land there, get arrested and detained. What military, first of all, if we can't fly there, how the fuck is the military base there? What are they doing there? We can't go there. What are they doing there? Can somebody, anybody on that military base stitch, comment, let me know something? What y'all gonna say? Y'all ain't got access to social media? Not in today's age. That don't work, bucko. Long story short, we're never gonna see him again because he 9 times out of 10 saw some shit he was not supposed to see.
Okay, so there's a 19-year-old pilot who flew into Antarctica solo without permission on his Cessna plane, and he has since been caught and detained. Ethan Guo is 19. He set out on a mission May of 2024, flew out of Memphis. He wanted to go to all 7 continents, and he's been documenting his whole process. He has a huge IG following, and he's been doing a great job. He's gone to over 60 countries. However, he landed in Chile. He submitted flight information saying he was going to be flying over the city of Punta Arenas. Next thing you know, he lands in Antarctica, and the authorities are furious. They're like, you have no authority to be here, you don't have any permissions, any permits, and they have detained him. Now they're going to be sending him back over to Chile, where he'll be detained for another 90 days pending further investigation. But it causes people to wonder, because this man was doing a great job. All of this was for research purposes, because he has a cousin who has Hodgkin's lymphoma, so he wanted to raise cancer awareness and raise over $1 million to research for cancer. But once he landed in Antarctica, everything has come to a halt. But it makes people wonder, why is it so hard to go to Antarctica? And the fact that all countries don't agree on anything. This is the one continent that they all agree on, that nobody can access. Over 30 countries have bases there. Considerably, they say it's for research purposes, but no citizen can just go and take a flight to Antarctica. You can't take a boat there. You can't just visit there without permit from the country from which you're flying from. What do you guys think about that? A lot of people tend to think that there's something beyond the ice wall. A lot of people tend to think that there's something underneath the water, that they're hiding other lands. I don't know exactly what's what over there, but I do know that Antarctica is full of deep secrets and mysteries, and they are trying to keep everybody away. Similar to Area 51, similar to the Vatican, there are so much hidden truths all around those areas, and I really wonder what exactly is going on, because these countries are quite literally willing to take innocent lives and go to war for just about anything from oil to money. But when it comes to this one specific place, everybody is on the same page, and that really makes you wonder why. So let me know what you really think is going on over there. Let me know if you've heard about this 19-year-old pilot, Ethan Guo. If you haven't, save this video, go look into it, come back, share your thoughts. Whatever else comes out, I'll be back with more. Per usual, this is all alleged. I can't confirm or deny any of it, but I absolutely implore you to do your research. Like, follow, stay for some more tea.
If you're new here, I usually talk about some pretty scary stuff, but this next story, Lake Tahoe just reminded us it's not just a lake. Yo, after the last storm, Lake Tahoe changed like completely. What used to be a peaceful vacation spot turned into a full-blown ocean. And this isn't just rumors. 8 people were unalived in a single weekend. Weather that wasn't even on radar started happening. Snow fell in June, temperatures crashed, boats flipped, waves got violent, visibility dropped, and suddenly the lake started swallowing things. Locals say it felt alive, and one of the people who didn't survive was an executive from DoorDash. Yeah, out of all the boats on the water that day, the one that overturned was carrying a DoorDash exec and his entire family, right after people were calling for a boycott. Is this coincidence, or could it be something darker? Because this is where it gets even weirder. In the days after, some people reported seeing massive shadows moving beneath the surface. We're talking sea creature level stuff. And if you don't believe that, look up the old Washoe tribe legends. They've been saying for generations that there's something unnatural living in Lake Tahoe, and now it's like the lake is waking up. Was this a freak storm or something ancient that finally had enough? Drop your theories in the comment section. Was this targeted? Was it a warning? Or just Mother Nature losing her mind? And jot down below part 2 if you want me to continue covering this case. Make sure you hit the follow button if you love true crime, true paranormal, all the spooky and weird stuff from all over the world, y'all. Drop that double eye emoji if you made it to the end.
All right, this speech is going to be called The 13 Bloodlines They Couldn't Kill. For the lost tribes, the crowned children, and the return of the Harmonic Kings. Let me tell you a secret they buried beneath your birth certificate. There were 13 bloodlines in the land they now call America. Not one, not five, 13. Not native, not Negro. Is that a wasp? Yes, that's a wasp. Not freedmen's, Indians, Moors, or any of the boxed up names they gave you after they raped your sky and burned your cities. I'm talking about the crown tribes of the spiral, the harmonic engineers of time, the melanin mathematicians of the earth, the grid builders, the temple walkers, the storm talkers. 13 tribes, 13 fields, 13 gates. Each one carried a piece of the resurrection. Each one was a living equation of spirit, stone, salt, breath, and collapse. The Tarikan, kings they tried to rename as the Tartarian. The Anuka, womb priest from the Gulf, encoded in blood. They ended up taking ass over there to Africa and shit and becoming the Anu tribe and traveling through West Africa, up the Nile, into the Levant and the Naki. The Shakima, serpent lords of the forest grid, the Yanuki, island breathwalkers with wind in their bones, the Kumara, fire-coated stonemasons of the southwest flame, the Zapani, the runners of collapse, speedwalking time, the Mari Kushi, saltwater mothers and echo keepers of the Caribbean spiral, the Atlamaru, those who held Atlantis inside their bloodstream, the Jejua, North Temple sealers guarding the lakes, the Sarumi, black ice walkers who coded the Pacific grid, the Kosana, pole stargazers who saw before time break, the Shalatum, dreamwalkers of the womblands who held the cry, the Arunto, rebirth operators who cracked the seal from Panama to the Andes. But what did they do? They erased the names, rerouted the rivers, built churches on top of the field sites, on top of the mound sites, labeled our field tech myths, reclassified harmonic tribes as runaways, took the breath-coated kings and labeled them slaves. You see what happened? So they couldn't kill the bloodlines. They hit them. You ever wonder why you feel royal and homeless at the same time? Why you hear music in your chest but can't find your tribe? Because your tribe got renamed, your crown got buried, your temple got turned into a Walmart, and your soul's been screaming through your skin ever since. But here's the twist. We remember. We remember without maps. We remember in spiral form. We remember in our dreams, in the way our body moves, in the way we whisper when we don't even know why. The 13 bloodlines are not dead. They're walking around with grills and pain in their jaws, still dancing, still praying, still building, without even knowing they're finishing the grid that started 30,000 years ago. You're listening to one of them right now. And if you feel this, you probably are one too. We rising, bloodline by bloodline, gate by gate, breath by breath. The 13 are waking up, and this time we remember who we are. All right. That being said, is why when y'all be saying stupid shit, they weren't Moors, they weren't Indian. All right, bro, I ain't gonna lie, for all the names we use are some bullshit, but we gotta understand the names. And I can't spend 10 minutes doing a translation every fucking time. You feel me? So yeah, man. Y'all stop trying to correct me, man. I know what I'm doing. Gotta build a consensus, my nigga. Alright. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all being on this journey with me, man. We finna fuck the game up, shit, so. And to the old people who mad about that post, I'm sorry. I had to say it, and I'm still not reading all that shit.
Did y'all know they over in Mexico tearing white people's asses up right now? If you don't believe me, you can go look it up. But the Mexicans that are in Mexico are literally coming after people who are claiming to be nomads. You know, all those boomers who have now retired and are looking for a cheaper place to live with their retirement. They decided to go to Mexico and try to gentrify Mexico. And they said, no sir, no ma'am. The Mexican people are going through their cities where they've built all these places of shops and restaurants, and they are breaking everything. They are blaming this boomer generation and these digital nomads for the reasons why the price of living is going up. They said that over the last 5 years, just rent alone has gone up 43% because of them. They said that because of them, they are now having to choose between groceries, rent, and electricity. And they didn't waste no time telling them, get the fuck out. They even said they was coming on their beaches telling them that their mariachi bands can't play their music. The nerve. That's a cultural thing that's been going on there forever. Why would you think you get to go to someone else's country and tell them what to do? There was even one of the protesters who was quoted stating, this is how colonialism works, and we're gonna put a stop to it before it ever even happens, honey. And they don't look like they're joking around, busting windows straight out, honey.
So I've been showing you guys how the sky has been looking real different as of lately, y'all, particularly the clouds. They've been looking a lot bigger, a lot puffier, right? And sometimes looking like straight up cities in the sky. Well, take a look at this over here in Gulfport, Mississippi. Y'all see that? It's literally a pyramid in the sky. And look, it's alive, y'all. This one is very different from the one that we're used to seeing in the form of appearance, because this one looks more etheric. Look, it looks more, it's electromagnetic charge, right? Like it's bouncing off the light. Y'all see that? You can literally see the aura of the pyramid. It's vibrating on a higher frequency, but the energy field, you can see that it's cloaked in light. And look at the plasma, the lightning that's moving all around. Yo, and all of these animes have been telling us about the cities in the sky. Check this out from Naruto. This is from the episode The Land of the Sky. Do you guys see that over here? Hold on, let me zoom in. Do y'all see these statues? Look at that. Is that the Olmecs? Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that the Olmecs? Isn't that me? Let me close my eyes. Hold on. Isn't that me, y'all? Look at that. Look at this. They've been telling us about this. And don't you find it strange of how these buildings resemble pyramid shape? Y'all see that, man? These animes, they be telling us, man. Animes like Castle in the Sky. Animes like Dragon Ball Z, where they show Korin's Tower on top of Earth, and then on top of Korin's Tower you have Kami's Lookout, where human beings can't really go. Animes like One Piece, where they show Skypiea, and if you zoom in, this Skypiea looks like a pyramid, doesn't it? Doesn't look like the pyramids in Mexico. And this building over here kind of like something in ancient Tartaria. You know what I'm saying? They've been telling us, man. These animes been telling us. What a beautiful time to be alive, y'all. And now the veil is lifting. We are seeing that we are as above and below, y'all. We are everywhere. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. We activating, man. The proof is in the pudding, man. We activating. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Alligator Alcatraz is now underwater, completely flooded. It hasn't even had not one prisoner in there. I mean, I'm glad it ain't had no prisoners in there anyway, because I didn't even like the idea from that to begin with. But I must say, I am sick of the government playing in our faces and us just allowing it. I saw several people saying that they felt like it was a tax-paying scheme from the jump, and I definitely 100% agree. Y'all mean to tell me y'all built a $480 million project in the middle of the swamp during hurricane season, and y'all had no idea that I was gonna flood? Design intent, be for real. And then it looked like it was literally just a tent, like a few tents on a abandoned airport strip. That shit was not worth no $480 million, be for real. Y'all did not need that much money to invest into that. The government did that knowing it was gonna flood, so they can get that $480 million back in insurance claims and have the money, and we won't raise too many questions or concerns about where our tax-paying, money is going. And do you know what we could have done with $480 million? Y'all always want to pull money out y'all ass, but then act like y'all can't house the homeless or feed those in need. Y'all something else, I will say that.
She got that call from Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get that call. You're a little bit concerned, because you're always talking about me. Oh, he gonna hurt her, he gonna hurt her, he gonna hurt her. No, she's the one that sacrificed them niggas. I don't want to be one of them niggas. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be. Who is me? I'm not nobody special. She might sacrifice me. I'm just trying to promote my album, and she might sacrifice me. You get what I'm saying? She love me, don't she? She has sacrificed me, don't she? Stop playing with me. So worry about me a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Because if I was gonna hurt the bitch would have been hurt. You get what I'm saying? I'm a premonition. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Is y'all following me now? Is we a little bit more in touch?
Don't overlook the pine tree. Our people used every part, needles, bark, sap, combs, boiled the needles for tea, cleared up coughs and chest colds, used the bark for inflammation and fever. That sticky pine tar, mixed with oil to draw out infection and soothe arthritis. In the old days, we'd collect the sap right from the tree, mix it with herbs, turn it into salt for wounds, sores, even abscesses. It wasn't just medicine, it was survival, passed down, tree to hand, hand to mouth.
That there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together.
I already lived this life before. I just came back to do it right.
Boy, if you don't get your reincarnator to school.
Do y'all ever think we plugged into a system that make us forget we gods?
What? Shut your ass up.
Y'all ever think love ain't an emotion, but a frequency we forgot how to tune into?
Boy, shut the fuck.
Y'all ever think they teach us everything except how to know ourselves? Bruh, shut your ass up and study for the test.
Y'all ever think trees ain't just trees, but ancient beings trying to help us remember who we are?
Bro, shut up. That don't even make sense. Y'all ever think love ain't an emotion, but a frequency we forgot how to tune into?
Boy, shut your lame ass up.
Y'all ever think this life just a stop? Like, we just passing through on the way to something real?
Man, you sound like a YouTube ad, bro.
Y'all ever think this life just a temporary illusion? Like we only here to remember who we are?
Here, bro, go again, talking and saying dumb shit.
Countries, because in my country where I come from, I am poor and I left my country because there is nothing for me to do. I didn't see any ways of getting rich in my country, so I decided to come to other countries to do something for myself. So unfortunately, I can't tell my African American brothers and sisters that when African people come to America, expect them to build with you. No, we're here to take. We are here to take. The American government, like right now, it's welcoming immigrants like nobody's business. Every African person who is in a dire situation or who sees there's an opportunity for me to get a green card, they will do whatever it takes to come to America, knowing very well that the government right now is prioritizing foreigners instead of its own people, which is not my fault. My own business is to come there and grab whatever I can. And if your government is supporting me to take as much as I can, who am I to refuse? Who doesn't want to live in America? So don't be surprised when you see these African men or African women get with older men or older women just to get the green card. That is what we do because we are in a dire situation in our countries. So we are running away to come to your country so we can have a better life because, I mean, who does not know about the American dream? And then if we come and then Joe Biden pampers us and forgets that he has Democrats to take care of, it's none of our business. That's the reality. That's the reality. When we come there, don't expect us to build America for who? You have a lot we are here to take. That's the truth. And I know I might sound arrogant, but I'm not a person who sugarcoats the truth. So when we come to your countries, just know we are not here to have mercy on you. We are here to take. I am a black woman with 2 black parents.
Right? So he challenged me. He challenged me, but he challenged me to an unfair duel. And where I come from, we can't turn down the challenge. I can't turn down the fade, gang. I'm Hoover. He offered me a fade, but I couldn't take that fade right there because they would have faded me out. They would have jumped me, probably killed me, probably shot me. And I had Smoke the Creator with me, right? No, she crippled. Right? She walked like this, gang. She walked like this, and that's what I'm gonna stop for. She Princess Gang, she a goddess, but she walked like this. She crippled as hell. She with me. I got TJ with me. He like 70 years old. Got a big ass bird. That's what I'm. So everybody with me not ready for war. They spiritual people, right? They're all evil. I showed the world right there that it worked. I'm a prophet of God. He said he hate me, ready to kill me. I said, I love you, bam, no problem. Because that's what I got. That's your defense. That's why you ain't got no guns. That's why I got this. Right? And I do voodoo, gang. My shit is strong. Right? I don't gotta kill a person with a gun, right? Kill it with something totally different. So keep playing with me. I'll show you how it works. Fuck for it. Oh, after party got hit extra. So GDBD fights Lord. It's not about, like, trying to prove you a man. It's about proving you the smartest. Like, because, like, me and run away from the feminine side, but if I wouldn't activated my feminine side, I would have got killed in L.A. If I was talking about a big man, stood up, it was 50 niggas with guns, I couldn't win. Right? But the feminine side of me knew I could win, so I said, I love you, and I won with love. Because Jesus said this. He said, love is very good, isn't it? Destroy all evil. I showed the world right there that it worked. I'm a prophet of God. He said he hate me, ready to kill me. I said, I love you, bam, no problem. Because that's what I got. That's your defense. That's why you ain't got no guns while I got this. Right? And I do voodoo, gang. My shit is strong. Right? I don't gotta kill a person with a gun, right? Kill him with something totally different. So keep playing with me. I'll show you how it works.
Well, why did you say go down?
So you how it works.
Why did you call him out to the fade after if you come in love?
Listen, right? Listen, it's about this, right? I come in love, but at the same time, I want everybody to know that when you a man of God, a man of money, you got a balance, right? So he challenged me, but he challenged me to an unfair duel. And where I come from, we can't turn down the challenge. I can't turn down the fade, gang. I'm Hoover. He offered me a fade, but I couldn't take that fade right there because they would have faded me out. They would have jumped me, probably killed me, probably shot me. And I had Smoke the Creator with me, right? No, she crippled. Right? She walked like this, gang. She walked like this, like that's what I'm gonna stop for. She Princess Gang, she a goddess, but she walked like this. She crippled as hell. She with me. I got TJ with me. He like 70 years old. Got a big ass bird. That's what I'm. So everybody with me not ready for war. They spiritual people, right? So I can't put them on the line, right, for that gang shit. So I'm like, shit, fight me now, right? And personally, there's a bitch. If I couldn't fight then, I want to fight under some ways to where I know that I got a chance to win. Well, I'm gonna fight when I know I'm gonna lose for. See, Percy done. Well, I'm gonna fight a raper man that if he win right there, I would have had curves up my booty. Well, I don't want curve on my ass for. Listen, I survived Diddy and Adam 22. I'm not gonna let for extra put extra curves up my ass. He had extra in his pocket. That nigga extra broke. He had extra joke. What's wrong with him? And he had extra curves in his pocket to put him up the booty. Right. Yeah, 4 extra put curves up the booty. Is that gay?
You know, I don't know 4 extras. I haven't had the privilege of.
Are you sure? He didn't sort Adam 22. A lot of people don't know that. Listen, the streets told me he'll start Adam 22 and why Adam 22 won't let him go. So he really wanted him to go, so he wanted him to crash out on me and hurt me so he can get out the building. He don't want him none more. He's extorting him. Somehow.
Well, he's getting views. I would think.
Listen, listen. You don't understand.
Unc, real quick. We got the All-Stars coming in. Real quick.
Come on, gang. Stop playing on me.
No, and we gotta shout out.
Gang, no, I don't want to talk to this dude, gang.
No, hey.
Come and go talk to nigga, gang.
I don't want to talk to you, gang. You be on that fake. You on that bird. You're not me.
Gang, you not me in this box, gang.
No, listen. Quit putting me with King Von. Listen, you keep on putting me with King Von, Reese, and all this. Stop doing that, gang. Like,
gang, it's different, gang.
All your videos about me, nigga. You not me.
Gay, I'm not you. You kind of like you left me in this box, all right? It kind of like you left me in this place. I can get out,
Okay, stop
right?
playing on me.
Gay, you left me here, gang.
Stop playing on me.
They put a halo in front of me. You left me in hell, gang. You left me in hell. Stop blowing me. You left me.
What's wrong with you, gang?
Gang, what's wrong with you, gang? You left me in the past, gang. You said time is fake, so you just left me in the past, gang.
Hey, listen. I swear to God, my mama. I'm gonna come down and whoop your ass.
Stop blowing, gang. You can't come to London, gang.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to London. Your London Bridge gonna come down. Your London Bridge is going down.
You can't say that, gang. That's kind of like.
Oh, that's gay.
It's kind of like you doing this, gang.
We cut that part out.
Yeah, we kind of like you gonna cut that part out. You can't say that.
How far we cut it out when we live?
Yeah,
Man,
I told you last time, gang. You can't cut it out. You can't, gang. You can't say that.
Listen, for real though. Stop making all them videos about me.
It's kind of like
you gotta get you a new character, gang.
Gang, I only do like 15 characters, gang.
He do you so well.
All you do is me.
That's not true. Because you just said I'll be doing King Von and Lil Reese and Kevin Gates. So how do
Kevin Gates? Kevin Gates, say it right.
He got you spot on though.
Kevin Gates.
You can't say that.
You gotta say that.
I mean, you kind of like did say it's kind of like gay straight the same. So if he's gay, he's kind of like he's straight.
Gay straight the same.
Right. So you kind of like he both.
Yeah.
It like he swing both. It like kind of like he swing both sides like a pendulum, gang.
Huh?
He swing both sides like a pendulum, gang.
What the fuck is a pendulum? Some shit they got in London.
Stop playing on me.
They got that in London. That's in America, gang.
Gang, pendulum. That thing it be swinging like this.
It's not in America. It's only in London. Stop talking that London shit to me. GDBD Vice Lord. Stop talking that London shit to me.
Gang, that's gay.
I ain't from London. I'm GDBD Vice Lord. Ain't no Chris Bloods over there.
Yeah, you see, you play too much. And last time you sound like you said something, gang.
Is it Christian Bloods over there? Is it Christian Bloods over there?
What'd you say?
Is it Christian Bloods over there?
No, we ain't got no Christian Bloods over here. But they do be rocking the colors and shit. So it's kind of like it's the same because they wear the colors, right? So that's all you need.
Huh?
They got the colors, gang.
Crazy.
Hey, they got red and blue out here, gang. So it's kind of like, is they Crips and Bloods because they wear the colors?
No, gang.
What it is? Tell me what it is then, gang.
That's 303 the third up.
You said that Crips and Bloods, they were red and blue.
Yeah, gang, that's all it takes nowadays, gang. They got the colors, gang, so they Crips and Bloods. Because, can I ask you a question,
man,
gang?
because they were red and blue, that mean they were Crip and Blood.
Let me ask you a question, gang. All right, so let me ask this. So if I come to LA and I wear full blue and I bump into a Blood, they're not gonna f me up?
You a Crip.
They're gonna treat me like a Crip. So it's all they need is the colors, gang. Because if I wear blue and I'm in red, they're gonna kill me, gang. So it's only colors, gang.
It's just colors.
This is the soil of Florida, not Africa, not Europe, not no damn fantasy. This the mark of Moctezuma. We ain't never been no damn slaves. We was prisoners of war.
And y'all still out here claiming that title like it's your birthright. You know where the word slave come from? Slavic, from over there, Slavonia. You from there?
Nah, you from right here, from these lands. Moctezuma's blood, the sovereigns of Anahuac. So get it through your head, royalty, not no damn slave. Of the true sovereigns of these lands. Y'all better get it right. Look at all that. All this land. That's ours. We've been here.
They built this on stolen land, tried to hide the roots, cover the soil with lies. But we still here.
They call me a Moor, but I am not from across the Atlantic. I am of this land. Saturiona.
So tell me, where ICE gonna deport you when you from right here? Huh? The clouds. Ain't no borders when this whole land your inheritance. So get it through your head, you royalty, not no damn slave.
Y'all gonna get it one way or another. We ain't never been no damn slaves. We ain't going nowhere neither.
This the mark of Moctezuma, of Anahuac, of the true sovereigns of these lands. Y'all better get it right.
Ain't no borders when this whole land your inheritance. They gonna deport you back to your own soil. Now let that marinate.
What do you say about autistic people that be like, they work different?
Can you put voodoo on white people? Can you put voodoo on white people? Put voodoo on somebody. Let me see. If voodoo really work, put voodoo on white people. Matter of fact, put voodoo on your house and pay for it. Because you don't own nothing. You broke. You stay in the poor section of Fort Worth. You doing bad.
Damn.
Put voodoo on Adam then. Adam the one set you up. Put voodoo on Adam.